About to climb San Jacinto. We are officially above the clouds. Now we keep going up. This is the first time I've actually been excited to eat my lunch, which is good because I have not had much of an appetite. And we packed out some bagels and salami, little mayonnaise and mustard packets, and some garden salsa sun chips. So I'm gonna put that all together. Oh, and pepper jack cheese. And I already took a bite and it's really good. You're having the same thing?
Pretty much. Mine just has cheese sticks.
We made it to the summit hut on Mount San Jacinto. There's some bunk beds and some stretchers and lots of spider webs and even a sleeping bag and some foam mats. And I think we only have like 0.2 or 0.1 to go until the true summit. So we're gonna go do that now. So day hikers out today. And there's the shelter from the outside. The official top. We made it. We're above the clouds. We are currently descending off of San Jacinto, and I've heard really bad things about this next stretch because it's either like 14 miles or 20 miles of just pure downhill, and by the end of it people's knees are shot, and I'm just hoping it's not as bad as everybody makes it seem. And hoping that I'm not going to be wishing for uphill again after all the climbing we did today. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We have about, I think, 3-ish miles until camp tonight. This is just a connector trail back to the PCT, and then about 2 miles up the PCT is where we'll be camping. Then tomorrow I think we're going to try to do a big day so we can go into Cabazon or Cabazon, or I don't know how you say it. We might hitch a ride because they have a Taco Bell and they also have an In-N-Out burger. But it all depends on timing and how we're feeling. View. We've been above the clouds all day long, and the sunset is going to be amazing. Whew, so excited. Today is May 13th. It is Mother's Day. We didn't sleep very good last night, and we have about 20 miles of downhill today, which should be fun. We don't really know how far we're going, and also today in a couple miles we pass a swarm of angry bees that are on the trail, I guess, and I really hope that we don't get stung. But yeah, we just packed up camp, getting ready to go. It's really cold last night, but it's supposed to be a little bit cooler during the day, which would be nice because we're going back to the down to the desert floor again. So it'll be better than being in the hundreds. made it to camp for the night. Oh, my hair's really messy. Today was a long downhill day, and we passed the bees, and I don't know if you can tell, probably not, but I got stung right there on my forehead, and it didn't really swell up too bad, so I don't think that I had any adverse reactions to it. So we ended up going about 18 miles today. We really wanted to push on about 4 more to get to I-10. I don't know if you can see over there, but that's the highway, because we wanted to hitch a ride into a Taco Bell that is just a couple miles down I-10, but we figured it would just be too late by the time we got there. So we just decided to stay here. It's pretty windy. This is kind of a calmer time of wind, but the gusts are super gusty, and there's a wind farm over there that will pass through tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow we're going to make it. I don't know where we're going to make it officially for the night, but we are going to Whitewater Preserve, which sounds like a nice little place to hang out with a picnic area, bathrooms, and like a place that we can swim, and a little wading pool. We also have outlets to charge our phones, which is really nice, so I can go on Facebook right now and not worry about losing my battery. Yeah, so besides the bee sting, it's been a pretty okay day. He's big. Real magic under Highway 10. We made it 14-ish miles for the day to a place called the Whitewater Preserve. And there's this amazing little wading pool, which I put myself into and dipped my shirt in the water. Yeah, just in the middle of the desert, this awesome wading pool and visitor center, bathroom, shade, place to charge our phones. So, pretty cool. We're gonna hang out here, I don't even know what time it is, 4:03, probably for another hour or so, while the heat dies down, and then we're gonna hike out a couple more miles. But this is a good way to spend a little break. There's even palm trees. It's the morning of May 15th, about 6:30 a.m. We are probably going about almost 18 miles today, and then tomorrow, I don't know how many miles, but then the next day it's 10 miles into the next city, which is Big Bear. I'm very ready to be in Big Bear. I just don't really feel like hiking today. I didn't feel very good last night. Felt like I was going to throw up, kind of. So I hope today is okay and not too hot. Yeah, we got about 4 miles until we reach the river, so we can filter some water for the day. And I think we walk along the river for a good part of the day, so at least we don't have to carry too much water. Well, if I'm being completely honest, today, or at least the end of today, has really sucked. This climb is really steep, and I did not eat enough for lunch, so halfway up the climb I started crashing and felt really weak. Had a mental breakdown. I had to force feed myself a Pro Bar. I just have no appetite. We're still like a mile away from where we would like to camp. We're just in a huge burn area right now, and it's really steep and unforgiving. We've been dodging what we thought was poodle dog bush all day long, which is a poisonous plant that'll make you break out into hives or a rash or something. Nothing good. but I'm just ready to be done. But the only good thing is these flowers smell like grapes, and it's really making me want a grape soda. So in 1.5 days, when we get to Big Bear, we are taking a 0 day to recoup, and I hope they have grape soda, and I hope this passes tomorrow, because this really sucked a lot.
Sprawled out all my stuff outside the tent. That's how I get ready for the day. And Nick sleeps in. He has a hard time waking up.
Today is a lot better than yesterday so far. I don't know how many miles we've done, but just the grade of the trail is a lot more gentle. We got about 3 more miles to go until we're taking a little break at a couch in the middle of nowhere, and I think about 6-ish until camp. And right now we're passing by a zoo, like a literal zoo, and there's a grizzly bear in his cage. Apparently there's like a tiger and a bear, and I don't know what else in there, but just on the side of the trail, a little private zoo. Made it to camp for the evening. It's our tent. We are at the Arrastre Trail Camp. It ended up being about a 16-mile day here. We were gonna push further so we could be closer to town, but Nick's feet started hurting quite a bit, so we decided just to stay here and wake up early to do the last 10 miles into town tomorrow morning. But then we'll be in Big Bear and taking a 0 day, and hopefully we feel better after that. I think morale has been kind of low. I miss home, and the days have been rough, so maybe 0 is what we need. Let's hope so. Today is, let's look at my watch. Today is May 17th, and we are trying to make it into Big Bear. We have about a half a mile to the road, and we are 10% done with the trail. So, still got a long ways to go. It's Big Bear. We're in a hotel room, and I went to the gas station and bought some laundry detergent. And this is what the bathtub looks like right now. Mud. Here's a couple more things to add to the mix. So, who knows if those will ever come clean. I think I'm gonna have to run them through one more time.